welcome to my library. So today is so exciting because I've been trying to bug my husband to go with me to this bookstore, Books on 7th Avenue, that everyone who has ever done a mystery box unboxing or has watched one for historical romances probably knows what bookstore this is, but it's a bookstore in Phoenix and I've just been dying to go to it. And so he proposed that we do a little date day and go there. And I was so stoked. And it's kind of like part of my Christmas a little bit. Like I'm just gonna bring some cash in there and just go to town. I think I'm gonna limit myself because I want to go multiple times, obviously. So I think I'm gonna limit myself to $30 for this time around. We'll see if I stick to that, but anyways, yeah, that's the plan, and I'm so stoked. So I am gonna head there soon with him, and we're just gonna have a grand old time, and I will hopefully film a little bit while I'm in there and just show you guys the shelves and stuff and, you know, what intrigues me. And then I will also report back after I'm done book shopping. I'll come home and show you guys the books I got. I have a list in my head of some vintage historicals I'm really wanting for Christmas, and also just some other random historical fiction books, maybe some like classics or some vintage books, just normal vintage books within there. So I think this will be mostly historical romances unless things go differently. So yeah, I thought I would just start with this little intro clip and let you guys know like what this vlog is gonna be all about. But yeah, I'm super excited and I will check in with you guys later. We are on our way! Yay! Say yay! So we just got done and I got a ton of books. Yeah, I only spent 32 something, so it was good. And I got the infamous bookmark too, so yes, I will be showing you guys soon. Hey everyone, so it is the next day. I actually had a busy night last night. Once we were done with the bookstore, we went and we got sushi and we came home and watched the rest of The Crown. So anyways, I'm finally getting the chance to film and I can't wait to show you guys what I got. I'm upstairs in my bedroom today because downstairs there's a lot of commotion happening and it's very loud, and it was the debate of whether to film in front of my bookshelves and have there be a lot of background noise or just come up here and just, you know, have a peaceful time. So yeah, I went to Books on 7th Avenue and it was amazing, you guys. So the bookstore is famous right now for their eBay mystery boxes, and they actually told me that that is what saved them and got them through COVID, which is so cool. So high five to all of you guys that have done that and helped them out. They said they were doing 100 a week, which is insane. And actually when I went in there and I was browsing their historical romance section, I was noticing that it was more sparse than I expected. And so I asked them like, oh yeah, you guys have been super popular. And they were like, yeah, our normal like recurring customers that are coming back have noticed. They were like, where's all your historical romances? And they're like, we've sold them all. But no, actually they had a great selection, honestly. It was the perfect bookstore for me because it had historical romances. It had a ton of vintage books, a ton of historical fiction books. So I had a great time. Anyways, I started off they have 2 carts of just free books that were in front of the store. And legitimately they were like, no, just take whatever you want. Here's a bag, just go for it. And so I just was like frantically grabbing books and putting them in my car. And so I thought I would show you guys those first. I honestly don't remember what I got. So I thought it would be fun for us to both kind of discover what random finds I got. I basically just, if it had a cute cover or if it looked like something I might enjoy, I grabbed it because it was free. So anyways, kind of whatever. But yeah, so I will start off by showing you guys those and we'll just go through it. Here's the pile, if you guys are curious, of the free ones. And they said that they're free either because they were damaged or because they just have an overstock of that specific book. And they just wanted to, you know, get rid of them. So I was like, sure. So the first one, Passion's Vixen by Carol Finch. On the trail of desire, they found everlasting love. Look at this cover. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. And it's got like, he's in like the fray, the leather fray. I don't know how to describe that, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's awesome. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember why I selected this one. Because the heroine's name is Melissa. So I was like, yep, grabbing it. So let's see what this is about. So it's like a woodsman thing. Yes. Looks like he's a trapper. Okay. So I have my laptop with me that I'm going to just look up what the ratings are for these books as I go. 3.5, and that's with 14 ratings. So not very well read at all. Yeah, probably not gonna add this to my TBR, but at least it is just beautiful. We can just appreciate the cover, honestly. I love it. Okay, I have to move faster. Okay, the next one, love it. Flames of Rapture by Lark Eden. Ooh, that is pretty. I can see why it's free though. It's a little damaged. Let's just read the back here. Ancient Secrets, Timeless Love. When Lyric Soleil, that's her name, fled the bustling city for her summer retreat in Salem, it was a chance for the lovely young psychic, yes, to escape the pain so often associated with her special sight. Okay, so this is like a psychic story. Ooh, so it might be like a time travel thing too. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm intrigued. Let's see. Hey, it has a 4.0 with 10 ratings. That's awesome. And it's like a psychic story. I'm adding it. It sounds good. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't believe I got this for free. Eloisa James. I've never read her, and I was stoked when I saw this. Eloisa James, The Taming of the Duke. I love the cover. And let's see the step back. Ooh, that's really pretty too. Wow. A devilishly desirable gentleman can prove most difficult to tame. So that sounds good. It might be like a Taming of the Shrew retelling or something. Okay, so this is part of a series. It's part of the Essex Sisters series. It's number 3 in that series. 3.88, that's not bad, with 6,000 ratings. Not bad at all. So yeah, I'll add this to my TBR. If you guys have read this, let me know. I'm so excited to finally own her. I've never read her or owned any of her books. So yeah, very exciting. I loved this. I was so excited when I saw this. Dear Stranger by Catherine Kidwell. And guys, so this is a World War II fiction book, but it has a step back. Isn't that awesome? So it's like this locket scene here, and then you open it, and look at that. Isn't that so cool? Oh my gosh, and we've got like a silver fox here. Love, love, love. And here, I really want to know what this is about. So it says, 1943, they had shared only one night of love. Now John was oceans, years, worlds away. Bonnie wrote, but her letters might well have began, Dear Stranger. Okay. 1975, he had been her husband before she became Frank's corporate wife, a mother, a grandmother. When John saw Bonnie tonight, would he recognize the girl with snowflakes in her hair and love in her eyes? Or would she be only a dear stranger? Oh, cute. So this is like a second chance romance type of situation. Sounds like they were a whirlwind romance in the 40s and then they come back together in the 70s. I don't know what's happening here. Whoa. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna look this up. Let's see. Yikes. It's rated a 3.11 with 19 ratings. So probably won't read this, but it sounds so good. I wish this was higher rated and more well read. That would be awesome. But I mean, I can still appreciate the cover. Like, this is awesome. So yeah. Come Pour the Wine. Let's see. A woman in search of herself, her heart, and her sacred heritage. She toasted life and drank to love until the wine turned bitter and she had to begin once again. A joyous celebration of love, life, and enduring faith. Okay, so this might be like a Christian fiction type of book. Super old and kind of battered, but let's see what the ratings are like. It's not bad. It's a 3.83 with 267 ratings. I think I'm probably gonna give this to a little free library somewhere. Okay, the next one. I loved this. I picked it up because of the red sprayed edges. Guilty as charged. But this is Mystic Rose by Patricia Gallagher. And it says, the sweeping romance of rapture, triumphant, and passion ablaze. And there's like a ship in the background, so maybe it's like a pirate romance or something. Yikes. It's rated a 3.29 with 38 ratings. So yeah, not a lot of people love this one. It looks like it's actually historical, so that's cool. It looks like it's from like the slave trade era. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty book and I like the red sprayed edges, but yeah, who knows if I'll actually read it. I have 2 more books to show you guys from this like free book section, and then we'll get into the actual books I bought. I'm sorry this is gonna be so long, but I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so this one is Touch the Fire by Grania Beckford, and it says, passionate, romantic, unforgettably erotic, the searing novel of a woman's search for a forbidden ecstasy. Okay. Sounds like it's like a coming of age sexually situation. I don't really know. It's interesting. Whoa. 2.71 with 7 ratings. So no. We're good. It sounded really weird too, I'm not gonna lie. Last one. Okay, this one is Mara by Marilyn Granbeck. I love the cover, look at that, that's so cool. And it says, one man fired her blood, the other commanded her wild, impulsive heart. So it's like a love triangle happening. So I just read the back and it sounds like it's a Southern belle who is being courted by a Irishman with rugged good looks and a aristocratic Southern gambler. And it's also set on a riverboat, I guess, which is cool. Oh my gosh. This has 2.27 with 11 ratings. So maybe this is why they were free. Oh my gosh. I would love though if like I found one of these books and it was with thousands of ratings and over a 4.0, like that would have been the dream. But it's okay. I still can appreciate the cover and that's awesome. I mean, the dress is super pretty, so. Okay guys, so now we're on to the real books, the books I bought. So yeah, I limited myself to $30 this time around. and I found amazing finds. So I'm probably just gonna go, I'm just gonna pick them up from the back. I'm not gonna go by genre or anything. I'm just gonna go, and hopefully you guys enjoy, and you can skip ahead if you don't, want to listen to a certain plot or whatever. But okay, so the first one, oh my gosh, is called The Cardinal Sins, and it's by Andrew M. Greeley. And the reason I picked this up is, well, first of all, the cover is super, super sexy. I love that. But then also, I saw this back, and it immediately made me think of Thornbirds, which is about a priest who's forbidden to fall in love, obviously, but he ends up falling in love. And then I read this part, the blurb that said, Un-American Thornbirds, a contemporary Keys of the Kingdom, a multi-generational novel you will treasure. And I was sold. So yeah, it's about two different priests, and they're falling in love with a woman and how they handle it. So yeah, I mean, this book isn't going to be for everybody. I'm not Catholic or anything, so that's another thing. It's kind of like, I'll come at it from a different lens, I'm sure. So this is rated a 3.83 with 1,300 ratings. So it's rated decently high, and I just think it sounds right up my alley. I'm actually super excited about this one. Okay, the next one, there's a theme going on here. The Original Sin by Marius Gabriel, and it's huge, which I love. But also, look at this cool step back. Like, so different. So cool. I mean, I want to know what's happening here, honestly. But let me read the back, and then I'll tell you guys what it's about. So it says, Eden Van Buren lies chained to an iron bedstead in a homemade cell. Her captor is a handsome and tormented young sculptor who lives alone in the Arizona desert. He is honest, compassionate, and uninterested in money. Why then has he kidnapped Eden and demanded $10 million in ransom? And why does he seem intent on destroying Eden's mother? When I looked up the ratings on this has a 4.30 with 1,400 ratings. Like, super highly rated, which is awesome. So I am so intrigued by this. If any of you have read this, let me know, because it sounds so good, like a captor-captive situation and a like historical time jump happening. Anyways, yeah, so I picked that up. Okay, to go along with this whole theme, I guess I'm just gonna keep going. I finally found a cover that I've been dying to find for one of my favorite books. This is The Thornbirds by Colleen McCullough. I talk about it all the time. But yeah, this is the TV series cover. So that's the priest and that's the girl. Her name's Maggie. But yeah, I died when I saw this because I've seen it on Goodreads as an edition that you can buy, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. So I was so stoked when I found this. So yeah, to keep with this whole cardinal priest sinning loving situation. I don't know what's happened to me, but it's fine. It's a thing. So, okay, let's keep going. Oh yeah, check this out. So I found this book and I was so excited because it is a book that has been on my TBR that I've been wanting to buy. I've seen it on sale on Mercari, but for like $12. And I was like, I'm not gonna buy a $12 book if I can find it for cheap. And yes, this one was definitely cheap. I think it was like $2, maybe even less. But yeah, it's called The Black Swan by Day Taylor. And from what I understand about this book, it is a Civil War set, almost like pirate historical. I know that's a lot of genres, but basically the hero is a captain of a slave trade ship, but he actually turns the ship into a way to lead slaves to freedom. So he's kind of like a rebel. And then the girl is a daughter of a slave trader. And so it's like a star-crossed lovers situation happening. And it's huge too. I really like the green sprayed edges. I think they look really cool. I mean, I know this is a really beaten, battered copy of it, but I don't mind. So yeah, it sounds really good. This is rated a 4.13, which is amazing, with 702 ratings. So not that many ratings, but still, like, it sounds so good and right up my alley. So anyways, yeah, I picked it up. I was so excited when I saw it. Okay, here's another romance. So this is Jude Devereaux's A Knight in Shining Armor. I have had this on my list for forever. So yeah, this is like a time travel romance with a knight and a modern girl. And it sounds so good. And I have one other Jude Devereaux on my shelves, but I definitely think I want to start with this one. And yeah, I just love this cover. It's so cool. So I was super excited when I saw this and knew I needed to pick it up. I have 3 more books to show you guys. 2 of them are hardcover and 1 is paperback. I'll show the paperback and then we'll do the hardcovers because those ones are going to be super cool. So the paperback is God is an Englishman by R.F. Delderfield. So I've actually been on the hunt for this book. This is the first book in a series, a family saga series. A magnificent saga begins from the dusty plains and bloody battles of India to the teeming slums of 19th century London. This is the epic saga of Adam Swan, the dynasty he founded, and the tempestuous runaway girl he met on the moors who became his mistress, wife, and partner. I'm so down for a huge family saga, especially if I really enjoy the writing. So yeah, I definitely had to pick this book up. I've been on the hunt for it for a while, actually. This is Ashes in the Wind by Kathleen E. Woodiwiss. Excuse me. So I picked up my first Kathleen E. Woodiwiss actually 2 weeks ago with The Flame and the Flower. And the original book I actually was hunting for when I was looking through her books at that time was this book here, Ashes in the Wind, because I know that this is a Southern post-Civil War book. The main hero is a Yankee surgeon and she's a Southern Virginian belle. And yeah, so it's their story, their love story. And I know this is one of the like original historical romances from what people have told me about Kathleen E. Woodiwiss. She kind of like started it all. So there might be some consent issues of the times elements, I would say, but I'm still excited that I found this in hardcover. And I mean, it's rated high still. It's a 4.18 with 9,000 ratings. It's insane. So I think I'm gonna love it, and I think this is such a beautiful book. So we'll zoom in on the cover because it's so cool. Last book is really cool. I just picked this up randomly. It wasn't on my TBR, but I did. It's called Beulah Land by Lonnie Coleman. And this cover is what drew me in originally. I just think it's so pretty, so vintage. And it's got deckled edges. And anyways, let me read the back and then I'll tell you guys what it's about. So basically this book is about a family in the 1800s that own a cotton plantation in Georgia. And it follows the lives of that family as well as the slaves that worked on the plantation and just the dynamics involved in that. And it sounds like it's just going to be a huge saga, multi-generational tale, and it sounds right up my alley. Yeah, so this is rated a 4.01 on Goodreads, which is awesome, with 3,700 something ratings. So yeah, it sounds really good, and I definitely want to pick it up. Yeah, it just sounds like something I would really, really enjoy. If you can't tell by like literally almost all of these books, I am so into like historical Civil War, specifically Southern family saga. That's what I'm jiving with right now. I don't know why, but it just is. So that's what I'm attracted to. But if you guys can't tell, like this is what I was seeing all over the place in that bookstore. I think I filmed some of it, like the covers and everything. But yeah, they just had such a good selection. They even had The Secret by Julie Garwood in hardcover, and I think I showed that as well. And I was this close to buying it, but I didn't because I actually ordered it on Amazon, the like shiny paperback you know, first edition, really hard to find version. And so I was like, I can't buy 2 of the same book. So yeah, I passed on it, but don't worry, it's in the mail. So yeah, guys, that is my huge haul for you from Books on 7th Avenue. Highly recommend if you guys want to support them via doing their eBay mystery boxes. I actually asked them about that because I was like, how does it work if you're local like I am? And they told me that they are totally willing to just do a local pickup, and they're also willing to just do whatever request I have. It doesn't have to be genre specific. So if I just said, hey, I want to do 10 historical fictions and 15 historical romances, and then be specific about which tropes I want, they would totally do that for me. And I was shocked when they said that. I was so excited. So let me know if that's something you guys want to see. If I bought like a mystery box from them, maybe I can redeem myself from the historical fiction mystery box I got before. But anyways, with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please like and comment. I reply to every single comment, and I would love to chat with you guys about these books or about any books you are reading. And please subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye!